fuck? Blah. Something about birds? Man. Carrots are crazy. By the time I left that last class display, the sun had already completely set, and it was too dark to see without the hallway lights. Most students and guests alike were headed to the outside of the school building, and the last few remaining displays began to shut down. I spent all of today on my own. I actually managed to see Shuichi getting dragged around with the arm once a few hours ago. I guess Hitoka-chan was serious about not letting him go. Well, this is what he gets for ignoring his sister for so long. Still, I wish I could be spending time with him right now. Exiting the building, I see a lot of people huddled around the bonfire. Oh, so this is the last day of the festival. This is the bonfire and the fireworks. So June's probably up in the building with Sora-kun and Vic-kun. Why am I so fixated on fucking June? I mean, he's my favorite character. I mean, I love the other two, but June's my favorite. So I'm just like, oh, I'm so sad for him. They're stacking the logs all neatly on a squared shape, all of them set up very precisely. I guess the point is for it to look aesthetic for the photos. Also, is it bigger than last year's, or is it just my imagination? I guess Shuichi did a really good job of clearing the budget for the festival, huh? Looking around, there are definitely a lot of people here today. Wonder if there are more guests this year than we had last year. As far as I know, no one makes a census of that, so I don't think anyone knows. Ah, Cleveland! Oh, here we go again. This outside talk with Saya. I hear my name being called and immediately turn around, seeing the figure of a tall bunny hopping towards me with a big smile. Hey there, Saya. I haven't seen you since Monday. What's up? Oh, not much. I've been going around the festival, looking at anything that seemed interesting. What about you? I helped a lot on my class's cafe, so I didn't have as much free time as I would have liked. That's too bad. I was free the whole time, but honestly, I didn't have as much fun as I thought I would. Really? How come? Well, everyone else was busy, and kind of got tired of going around alone. Whoa, you okay? That certainly doesn't sound like you. Even I can want company every now and again. It's not weird. Although it was a specific person's company that I missed the most. Did you come outside to watch the bonfire dance? Or are you taking part? Nah, I don't really have anyone to dance with. I just didn't really have a reason to stay indoors. Unless you'd like to dance with me. Sorry, I already have someone to dance with. Oh, right. You gonna dance with Kei-kun? You did dance with him last year. Nah, I'm gonna dance with this guy I've been kinda, sorta, maybe flirting with for a little while now. Besides, Kei-kun's with his band. Wait, a guy you've been... You have a date? Oh, she's not happy. As soon as those words left my mouth, I knew I'd screwed up. I mean, wow, good for you. You have a date. Nice try. Oof. For my indiscretion, I received a swift punch to the gut. I don't like Saya. I don't. I like her when she's being good, but this shit, I don't know. Casual violence is a big turnoff for me. Sorry. Why do you even have to be so surprised? It's not like I've never dated before. I had boyfriends, you know. Yeah, but you've been single since you and Morisaki-senpai broke up. I kind of expect you to stay that way. It's not like I was single because no guys hit on me. I just wasn't interested in any of them. To be perfectly honest, I have a hard time believing any guy would hit on her. Who would ever want such a violent woman as a girlfriend? Some people would. I'd probably be completely emasculated if I ever dated someone like her. I guess you'll just have to watch us dance, huh? Oh, sure. Relish my misery. That's so nice of you. If you didn't want me to, then you shouldn't have been an ass. For fuck's sake, I just blurted it out. It's not like I wanted to offend you. Devil woman! I'll just stand by the sidelines and watch everyone else dance. You and your mystery guy, Shoichi and Toka-chan. Hey, Cleveland-kun? Yeah? I'm going to ask you a question, and whatever you say, I'll believe you. Okay? Okay. Why are you acting so awkward all of a sudden? Are you and Shochan dating? Whoa! Boopity boopity boppity boopity boppity boopity! I immediately freeze. I wasn't expecting to get asked this, and point blank too. My mind goes blank, and for a few seconds I have a hard time even absorbing what I was just asked. Why are you asking me that? That's such a weird question. I said that you two have been awfully close lately, so, you know. Tell the fucking truth, goddammit. I don't give a fuck if it's the right choice or the wrong choice. The truth is the right thing to do. Just goddamn. Tell the truth. To be honest, I have no reason to hide this from her. Saya's my oldest friend, right up there with Shoichi. And he even said it himself. She already knew he had feelings for me for a while. Of all the people I know, I think she's the most likely to be supportive of us. We are, yeah. Really? Oh, that's so great! I'm so happy for you guys. She suddenly tackles me, wrapping her arms around me in a tight, bone-crushing hug. Ow, 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 I get it, please let go of me. Oh, sorry. Still, that's great news. I've known he's had feelings for you for so long, but I never thought anything would come of it. I only found out about it recently. I didn't even know how I liked guys until then, to be honest. I'm still confused about the whole thing, but I'm not sure how it works. You're overthinking it. It's not that different from normal. Normal? Normal? Really? Falling for someone is always the same. The only difference is what they have between their legs. Do you really have to put it that way? What? It's true. You're so not ladylike at all. Oh, man, I'll have to congratulate him later. Aren't you a bit too excited about this? Oh, come on! If the two of you are dating, then Shuichi must be really happy right now. And in such good timing, too, considering his team lost this weekend. You're probably the only person he can be cheerful right now. Only reason. Okay, there we go. It's the only reason he can be cheerful right now. Hadn't thought of that. It's not all good. I kept wishing I could spend time with him during the festival, but he's been so busy. We've only seen each other 2 or 3 times since the weekend. Ah, that is a bummer. I guess you must be really upset that Toka-chan is dragging him around, huh? Yup. Still, I wish you guys all the best. I hope it all works out between you two. And I swear, if you do the same thing to him that you've done with your ex-girlfriends, I will castrate you. That is a fucking expression. That is a... I didn't like that. I don't... Roger that! Anyway, I have to go. Talk to you later. Scary, Saya-chan. You're too scary. The bonfire is lit! It's lit! Whoa! Whoa! And the people all around it take a step back to avoid standing too close to the flames. I watch the orange flames crackling and dancing around high in the air. The heat against my face is pretty comfortable, even if it's a little bright. Little by little, people start forming a wide circle around the fire, separating themselves in pairs. Be they friends, lovers, whatever, there are lots of people beginning to dance together. It's something I've never really taken part in during all my years of school. Never really saw the point. Always thought it was a little silly thing. People dance around the bonfire, going in circles. I spot Shuichi and Hitoka dancing. I wave at them. The two seem to spot me now. Hitoka-chan waves enthusiastically at me. Shuichi, on the other hand, looks at me with a scrunched up face. I can't really tell what he's thinking. Maybe he also wishes he were dancing with me. It'd be nice if that were the case. They disappear behind the bonfire again. It's weird how entrancing and weirdly rhythmic this whole thing is. Even though people are all doing their own thing and no pairs are synced up with each other, it almost looks like there's a wave going to and fro. I have to admit, it's kind of fun to watch. When the circle goes around again, I see Shuichi and Hitoka have disappeared. I wonder myself what happened to them, and I see the two walking my way. Did he give up on dancing already? I know Shuichi has two left feet, but he can't have been that bad if she just called it quits. What are you guys doing? Gave up on dancing already? I already had my fun. Besides, I'm not the one this idiot wants to dance with. Huh? Sorry, Hitoka. I promise I'll make it up to you later. Whatever. Go dance with him if that's important. If it's that important to you. Just don't blame me if he's not as good a dancer as I am. She chuckles, poking him in the ribs with a haughty smile on her face. Wait, what are you guys talking about? Cleaves, would you dance with me? What? Seriously? I know it's not uncommon for friends to dance together, but with really few guys dancing together. The underlying question is pretty clear. Are you sure you want to do it in front of all these people? Speaking of what I personally want, yeah, I'd love to dance with them. But what if people think something's up because we did? Hell, I need to stop overthinking things. How did Hitoka even agree to this? There's no way he told her about us. Otherwise, she wouldn't be in such a good mood. I don't mind if you don't. The look on his face. His eyes looked at me almost pleadingly. They really do. Look at those fucking eyes. Jesus, they look like they're popping out of his skull. Like he were to say, please, dance with me. Shuichi raises his hand, offering his open palm to me. I swallowed a big chunk of saliva. Ew. Trying to work up the courage to take it. Oh, stop dawdling already, otherwise the dance will be over and you'll have gotten nowhere. Wah! She gives me a strong slap on the back that makes me jump forward. Oh, shit! Oh, shit, look at them! Look at this! Jesus, Shoichi looking noble right now. The posture, the stance, he looks like a king! While we happen to look like a fucking stripper. Good lord. Shuichi smiles warmly at me, his eyes silently encouraging me to accept his offer. I can't believe he actually asked her to let us dance together. He's such an idiot. What if that had clued her into us dating? Really, what a reckless idiot. Are you sure about this? As sure as I'll ever be. God, his eyes are so beautiful with the light, with the bonfire shining on them. I raised my hand to take his, deciding to forget about being cautious. I'll just do what I want to do right now. After all, this is our last year. This will be my only chance to do this with him while we're still students together. Oh, look at them. They're so happy. They're so happy. Look at them. I grasp Shuichi's hand with my own. His hand is soft and warm and even a little clammy. I can feel my heart racing in my chest. God, this is so embarrassing. Still, I'm okay with that for now. Thanks for indulging me. I think I should be saying the same. I laugh, suddenly feeling really bold. Shuichi smiles at me, his bright green eyes shining like gems, all their warm affection directed at me. Come on, let's join the circle. Oh, man. Shuichi leads me towards the circle of students dancing together. My ears twitch and my whole body shudders under this sudden heat. Still, the heat of the fire gently envelops me, its bright light tinting the ground beneath us orange. We slowly dance around the circle. I try my best to not be awkward, but there's no secret to anyone that I'm not a dancer. Despite tripping a few times and making total fools of ourselves, the two of us laugh and smile the whole time. Shuichi wraps an arm around my waist, squeezing me tightly and fondly. I enjoy the feeling of his hands on me far more than I thought I would. It's weird. Over this past week, I've had many times where I had doubts or felt confused about my feelings. I felt uneasy, uncertain, and worried about how things might end up between us. But every time we get close like this, I forget all those thoughts and just enjoy myself. Far more than I thought I could doing things like this. Even if it's simple and silly, spending time alone together makes me happier than I thought it could. I'm glad he asked me to dance. I'm glad I agreed to. You look pretty cute with that look on your face. Shuichi leans his snout close to my ear and whispers to me, a big, handsome smile on his face. I feel an urge to kiss him then and there, but I stop myself. It's not something I should do in public like this. Get the feeling that every time he kisses me, I become more addicted to that feeling. God, I want us to be alone so much right now. It's so weird to suddenly be feeling this way. Thanks. You look pretty handsome, too. I'm glad you think so. Yours is the only opinion that matters to me on that front. My face feels a bit flushed at those words. My ears twitch a little from the embarrassment. Smooth talker. I wish. Maybe if I were, I would have managed to get with you earlier. Somehow I just don't see that happening. Hey, it's not like you're so smooth either. You're also a terrible dancer. Same goes for you. I subtly kick him on the ankle, making him wince and laugh at the same time. Ow! You're kicking me now? You're lucky you were in public, otherwise I'd make you pay for that. I'm not afraid to take you on, big guy. Oh my! Oh my! I'll keep that in mind. Shuichi squeezes my hand tighter. I can barely feel the warmth of his body amidst the heat of the fire, but nevertheless, it's still there. It's a very comfortable, nostalgic feeling. Now that I think about it, he's always looked for an excuse to hold or hug me whenever he could. When I think about it, those memories are far more precious to me than I thought they would be. I think I might be falling for him pretty hard. It scares me just how easily that happened. So stupid, handsome Shuichi. An hour later. I barely noticed time passing by. In fact, the dance was over all too quickly. Part of me feels like I wasn't able to enjoy it at all. I'm walking home, quietly watching the stars above, humming an old song while I do so. You seem to be in a good mood. Shuichi speaks up from beside me. I feel his hand brushing against mine and the swooshing sensation of his tail wagging behind me. Of course, I'm dimly aware that mine is wagging just as much as his. It feels peaceful. I am. We reach my house all too soon. Suddenly, it feels like all these walks home that I used to find so dull and long have started to go by pretty quickly. I wish they were even longer. Thanks for walking me home. You don't have to thank me. It was my pleasure, after all. I hope Atoka-chan wasn't too miffed about it. She lives in the opposite... Oh, yeah. She lives somewhere else. I forgot. She lives with the mom. She lives in the opposite direction and so far away that she needs to take a car to get there. She's my sister and I love her, but there's no way I'm walking for an hour and 20 minutes to take her home. Did you call a cab for her? Yeah. Besides, if I walked her home, I would have no excuse to come inside. I still feel... I would have no excuse to not come inside. I still feel a bit awkward about seeing my mom. Why? I don't know. Part of me feels guilty for not going with her during the divorce. I haven't been around to see her in a while. That's the first time I've heard of this. Why'd you never tell me? I didn't want to worry you. But then again, after seeing what you did during Dad's birthday party, I think it's better if I explain my reasons to you. Otherwise, you might just show up with my mom out of the blue one day. You're never going to let me live that down, are you? Not a chance. Takes a quick look around to see if there's anyone nearby before giving me a quick peck on the lips. Man, I wish I could stick around a little longer. So do I. I kind of have an idea. Could you ask your dad if he'd be okay with you spending a night here during the weekend? He's allowed that before, so I don't see why he wouldn't now. I can try. He's been in a good mood lately, so now might be a good time to ask. That's great. Mom will be traveling to a neighboring city to help on a case, and it'll just be us two and Aki. Not like I have any problem spending time with your mom. Misaki-san seems to like me a lot, too. I wonder how much she'd like you if she knew you were my boyfriend. That is a fair consideration. I have no idea. Still, it's nice to hear it. You calling me boyfriend like it's no big deal. Yeah, I know I can be awkward and a little slow at dealing with things, but I've been feeling a lot more comfortable with it these past few days. But then again, it's only been a week, so it's not like I've been super slow to get used to it. To be honest, things have been going much smoother than I expected. Part of me totally thought you'd have broken up with me by now. That's not a nice thought. Don't think things like that. I try not to. It just comes to mind when I'm distracted. You come to mind a lot when I'm distracted. So, I should probably get going. If I stick around too much, I won't want to leave. Hell, I already don't want to. That's fair. I hope I'll get to see you again tomorrow. You bet. I watch him disappear into the nearby turn, silently wishing he could stay a little longer. Just a little bit longer. Please, 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 come on, come on, come on, stay. Come on, come on, come on, stay. Won't you stay just a little bit longer? Please let me be. Say you will. Sorry. God, is this really what falling for someone is like? It's such a weird feeling. But I still like it. June the 3rd. Saturday. Oh, is this the day where he possibly gets to stay the night? That could... Oh, we're at home. Or, we're pacing. We're uncomfortable. That's good. We're uncomfortable. That's how I prefer things to be. Just like right now. That's just sort of startling. That's not really uncomfortable. What would be uncomfortable is I got like right at you. So you get demonetized for that shit. Anyway, so that was it for Tennis Ace episode whatever the shit. Episode what? Like 70s shit? I don't fucking know. What? I've done 2 so far, I think. It'd be mid-60s. Cool. Rock and fucking roll. Anyway, that's it for at least day 21 of Shuichi's route. And on the next one, it'll be day 22. Fucking shock of shocks, wonder of wonders, the surprise of the century, the turn of the year. Who'd have fucking guessed that 22 would happen after 21? Just shoot me already. Bye. Just fucking bye.